Hello traders and welcome to today's video. So it has been a crazy couple of days within the market. It's been very exciting. There's been a lot of stuff to trade and there have been a lot of opportunities. We've been so used to for such a long time having these like 1%, 0.5% moves in a day. And to actually have this volatility come into the market is very welcome, but also it probably has led to a little bit of confusion from a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people not expecting this. It is most certainly a hated rally from retail. I myself took a short at 17,600. I've explained the reasons why I did that, but it was minimal damage done. And since then, I've actually had some really nice trades off of the back of the volatility that we've had here. So we're going to cover, of course, the Bitcoin price action. We're going to cover Ethereum. We're going to look into the dollar. We're going to look into the S&P. But I think we're really coming into a time within the market where if you look back at the videos I did early on, towards the end of last year and early on this year, we were expecting a rally going into the new year. We were fully expecting that. Everyone was very bearish. The market was very quiet. We were expecting a rally. But for me, I do kind of think it might be a bull trap. And if it is going to trap, everything has hit some really, really significant targets here. And this could lead to some more carnage within the market. So we're at a real pivotal point in the market here, where we're either looking at a legit breakout, in which case, very good. If we can break above this POC and we can start to hold within this range, then honestly 20,000s, high 20,000s become a real like high probability setup at that stage. We're looking at a decent trend starting to form, and for this channel that we're currently in to get broken and to start to break above. However, there is some massive things aligning here that could suggest that this is a little bit of a scary time to be overexposed into any long positions, no matter what asset you're in, whether you're looking at the legacy markets or whether you're looking at crypto. So we're going to focus on the higher time frames. There's not really that much point in me going over the low time frames here because things are changing very quickly. It's just a case of get in the zone, take your trades. By the time I've had a chance to even mention them, the trade's kind of gone because we're really quite volatile at the moment. But yeah, so we'll be focusing on the higher time frames. We'll take a look into that and we'll take a look at what we could be seeing over the coming weeks. Also within this video, I did promise a couple of videos back that we would do a giveaway. So I'm going to do that now before I forget. Otherwise, I probably will forget when I start getting into TA and I'll just wrap the video up and then I'll be like, I forgot to do the giveaway. So yeah, let's bring this up. So again, if you are new to the channel, new to the community, please do check out toroscrypto.com. Okay, there you can find out more information about ourselves and our crew. Okay, and if you are a trader that has maybe made some mistakes over the past year, or you're looking to improve your trading, or you are new to trading and you want to have a really friendly, helpful, professional community to trade alongside, to learn from, we have a ton of educational content where you can learn everything you could ever possibly wish to learn within trading, from risk management to psychology to all of your technical analysis, whether you're an Elliott wave trader, whether you like harmonics, whether you like price action and order flow, it's all there. Okay, we've got a ton of playbook strategies that you can use as well, so please do check out the website. But we're here to do the giveaway from the last video. So this is the video. Okay, so this is the one that I said, time to short Bitcoin. Can the bullish momentum continue? Clearly it could. But at that stage, we weren't even at 17,600 and we were looking for that move up towards 17,600. So I said within that I'll do a $100 giveaway for anyone that's commented if we get more than 10 comments, which is very low. So again, with this video, I'm not doing a giveaway again, but come on, we've got to get the comments up on these videos because we don't want to be a small little piddly little YouTube channel anymore. We want to be good and we want to grow. So please do comment on the video. Please do like, please do subscribe if you've not done so already. It's massively helpful towards the algorithms and it helps us to focus more on the content rather than having to think about, oh, how can we market and grow as a community? So please do comment below, give me your thoughts on the video. But to the giveaway. I'll do more giveaways like this again in the future if people continue to comment and share and do everything like that. But to this, so this is the video. I put the link in here. Filter duplicate users, include replies to comments. That's all fine. Get YouTube comments. Oh, capture. What is 8 plus 9? Who can do the maths? I can. 21 comments. Okay, so let's go down here. Let's start raffle and pick a random winner. Here are all the comments loading up. Modi Peruli. Thanks, Luke. Useful as always. Okay, so if you have, if this is you and you're watching this video, please do comment below. Either comment below with your USDT address or DM me on Discord and comment to say you've DM'd me, so I'm making sure that I'm not getting people that have like taken the piss and are trying to get the $100 when they shouldn't have it. But anyway, congratulations, Modi Peluri. You have won $100 USDT. So our USDT address for you, please, would be fantastic. Anyway, back to the TA. So what do we have? This is the level. I mean, it's escalated very, very quickly, hasn't it, this price action? Because we were looking just 2 days ago at price being down here, and now we're up at the next like macro target. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, these things happen. This is an impulse, but to get from like macro level 1 to macro level 2 within the space of a day is insane. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, the confluence that we have up here, which is why I have got back into a short position. So I took a short here, and now I've taken another short from the high from yesterday as we hit the top of the channel, okay? So yeah, this is what we have, basically. Is this the right one? Because actually the 1-to-1, I took the short as we hit the 1-to-1, but it looks like there's a tiny gap there, but it's all good. So where we've come into, okay, we have the 1-to-1 from your low to your high, to your low. And this is the same as, this is why, because no, it is this one. Yeah, so from your low to your high to your low, you extend that over and you've got your 1-to-1 up there. So that means it's an equal distance between the two. This works really well. It has been working really well on Ethereum. And that's the one that we've actually have hit on Bitcoin. We've not quite got there yet. And I still am expecting a little bit higher on Bitcoin. Maybe not on Ethereum, but a little bit higher on Bitcoin. We have the 618. So this 618 here from our high to our low is coming in at 19,164.5, depending on what exchange you're looking at, depending on what asset instrument you're looking at. So we're looking at around that level. And also this channel, okay? So you've got good confluence within those three things. But on top of this, go back to the previous range, and it is your POC of this entire range. Now we came up into the value area low yesterday, got a slight rejection off of the value area low, and now since then we have moved up into that point of control. And at that point, the point of control around the 1-to-1 and everything is where I have taken a short position. So I am short on Bitcoin currently with an average of 18,943, but this is a hedged position. I'm not like leveraged up on this at all because I am aware. Very, very, very strong uptrend, and long positions are what you really need to be looking for whilst we're in an uptrend until that gets invalidated. So if you do go onto the lower time frames, I would still love to see these highs taken. I really would still love to see these highs taken. And actually where we are right now, coming back into this daily open, if we can take the highs and then we can break some market structure, that's where you can start to look at things becoming a bit more of a distribution. Okay, so that's just the idea, the rough kind of thing that you would want to be looking for at the moment. Look, we've got VWAP and daily open together. So can we go and push towards those highs as we come into the New York Open in, just over 1 hour, okay? So that's Bitcoin, really. I think, yeah, honestly, there's not too much more to go over. I'm not going to go over anything else. We know that if we can break through and hold above the POC, we're likely going to be seeing like a move up towards the high 20Ks again. 26, 28 maybe, and then that's when we could form another correction, and eventually I think this year we do see a move up towards like 40, 42, but we're a long way off of that. However, if this is the bull trap scenario, then this could be a really significant high, and we may be coming down to take out those lows again, or at least come back into the POC down here. I think because of how high we've gone, if we do start dropping back into this range, we're taking out the lows. Okay, so if we were at 17.6 and we came back in, there was the opportunity for something like that, which is ultimately what I thought was more likely to happen, was correct that move, then push up, but it just pushed up as a whole. Now, if we do start to get caught below there again, it's bad. Yeah, it's not going to look good for the market. So that's Bitcoin. If we go on to Ethereum quickly, it's like the same thing, basically. Okay, so we are looking at the 618 from your high up here to your low down here within this box. So this is the area that we've come into. We've got the top of the channel, and once again you've got your one-to-one, so low to high to low, and there's your one-to-one up there. And I am short on Ethereum from 1,428. Okay, so 1,428 I am short, so that was the one-to-one, just a little bit of a front run off of that. And as we came into the top of the channel here, and again, it's a hedge position. It's a hedge of well, on this one, I'm trading on USDT. On Bitcoin, I'm trading on the inverse. So I've hedged my spot position so that I can hopefully make a bit more Bitcoin off of this. On Ethereum, it's a USDT trade, so I'm trying to get some dollars out of it. So I would like pullback. It's not so much a hedge position. If you're trading USDT, you can only really hedge using the inverse, like properly. For me, I only really hedge using the inverse. But this is a USDT trade. And targets to the downside, I mean, this is, like I say, I still think we could take the highs a little bit more, but I've got to take it. This is the TA. The technicals have to rule. The technicals, the logic has to overrule the emotion on this, and the logic for myself is that this is major resistance. The same as it was back here, didn't work out, but you can't be afraid to take another trade. Okay, it's a well thought out trade. It's one that we have been talking about since price was down here. Okay, we were looking at that as the level. We had a red box here and we had a green box down here, and we've come to the red box, so I've got to take a short because I planned it. And so far it's working out really well. So I'm 8% up on that, on that must be what, 10x leverage on this, but it's not my whole account, so it doesn't really matter. So that's Ethereum. Okay, so same thing, 618, one-to-one, top of the channel. And actually, I think if we go all the way back over here, and we're looking at like a big POC, if it wants to load, it doesn't want to load, so we'll forget that. Oh no, the POC is what we came through already, isn't it? It is what we came through already. So ignore that, but high volume node nonetheless. Okay, so depending on what exchange you are, I think this is the POC on, maybe on Coinbase, but I'll have to check that. And what we're seeing again on the ETH BTC pair is that rejection off of the monthly level. And I think to move down, to come back in and fill some of this inefficiency down here, maybe back towards the trend line, it is quite likely on that. And then maybe we see ETH regain a little bit of power over Bitcoin, which is more likely to happen if Bitcoin starts to pull back. So we'll have to monitor that. Then we have the dollar. No, we'll do the dollar. We'll do the dollar because it has finally come into the blue box, and we have come down into that 102.5 level, which is what we wanted to see. And it's gone through 102.5, and it's gone all the way down almost to 100. Well, it's gone to 102. So this for me is very, very, very key support for the dollar. And if we are looking at bull trap territory, then that would be following the plan. Okay, you have the early year rally, get everyone bullish, and then you rip things back down again, or in the case of the dollar, you rip it back up again, and the dollar has a strong Q1 before we then start to, like the rest of Q1. I mean, it's had a weak Q1 so far, but I think this is just finding some support, spring off of that, and then we're going to have a strong first few months for the dollar, if it can get back above this level and start to really push on there. That's the bear trap scenario. Okay, I'm not saying the whole year is going to be bearish. I think we're going to have a strong few months, and then I do think things will find their back to kind of their level again, maybe taking the lows on Bitcoin, etc. And we take it from there. We're pulling back here. We are pulling back here slightly, which is nice to see. Sorry, I'm just looking at my other chart on my trading screen. The S&P 500. Ooh, Ooh, look at that. So again, taking a short on the S&P 500, and that was at 4,000. So I am short S&P from 4,000 again. I said I would do it. It is the technicals. The technicals rule everything. We had this here since we were back in this range. This is the level that we were looking to short, and I have shorted it. And now, realistically, we're looking back down towards that 3,900 or something maybe. We do have a little bit of support down here at like 3,925 if we can take out those lows yesterday from that initial rejection. But yeah, this is playing out very, very well indeed. And I mean, when I say I'm short from 4,000, I am literally short from 4,000 on the tick. So it went to, yeah. Where's the actual high? 1.9 pips above, 1.8. So 1.8 above my entry on this, which is very nice. So I'm quite happy with that one. I'm quite happy with that one. Yeah, what else do we want to go over on this? I would like to, I had a long on Gala, so I'll go on to Gala. This is the other one I mentioned for the crew earlier on today. And I got into a long position. I can tell you where it was. It was the 15-minute order block just down here. So I am long Gala from there, yeah? And that entry is at 0.038399. 38399. Where's that? Down here. Within this wick, 3839. It didn't even go that low on Binance, but that's what I got it on Bybit anyway. I have taken profit as we took out the highs, but I'm just seeing how that goes. Now it's nice to have a little bit of long exposure within the market. In terms of other alts, I haven't got any trades open right now. I've got some spot stuff, still fairly bullish on Aptos. Been accumulating flare a little bit within this region, and I think actually coming down into this OB again is quite nice. But this is a brand new asset, so it's nothing technical. Bit is an interesting one because we're at that POC here on Bit tokens, so that was a good short position a couple of days ago, but we still are hanging out around there, so maybe a move up towards that value area high could be possible off of this. But yeah, I don't really want to do too much more on the alts because there's plenty going on with Bitcoin and with Ethereum and such. So yes, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Is there anything else? Oh, a couple of other things I do want to show on Bitcoin, just the divergences that we're forming. Okay, so we do have 4-hour bearish divergence. We do have quite strong 1-hour bearish divergence. And if we look on the daily, we are now higher on the RSI than we were at all-time high, or even the push before all-time high. So this is the highest reading we've had on the RSI since January 2021. So 2 years, almost to the day. Okay, Friday the 8th of January, that was the last time we had a reading on the RSI that was as high as it is right now. So we're a little overbought, right? We need to cool down slightly. However, like, this is the thing, this happens, and this is what will happen at the start of a new market, a new bull run, is this has happened previously. Okay, so if we're looking at the big breakout that we had back in 2019, sorry, we had that big breakout. We had the RSI that went way above anything from previous, all of the rest of this market here, but it continued, okay? So at some point you will have a serious impulse up, which is what we've had. Like, this is a huge impulse up, massive buying pressure, a lot of volume coming into the market to squeeze those shorts hugely. A lot of money flowing back into the market, or at least on derivatives. And it's always going to happen. You're always going to get those overbought conditions. But can they now be maintained? Can they hold? Can the oscillators cool down again? And then can it push on towards those next levels? And we can look on, I guess, Ethereum as well. And it is a similar situation. Okay, we can see the RSI here again, higher than it was at its all-time high. Yeah, the highest that it's been for almost 2 years, since August 2021. So it is significant, and this is why we do have to be aware that this could be a big bull trap, and then we could be crashing again very soon. But I don't want that to happen. It'd be quite nice to start a new bull run. Not, I'm saying a bear market rally. Oh, actually, no, this would be the start. Like if we go back onto this, we've been talking about this. Okay, the timing is there for us to have a significant rally off of this. We can always come back down and take the lows again later, but the timing is there for us to be doing something like that on Bitcoin, which was at the time a 300% move to the upside, I believe. Will this work? Yeah, 300% move to the upside. So if we were to get that from our lows, we're not going to do a 300% move to the upside. I can tell you that now. We're not doing a 300% move to the upside. But diminished returns, okay? Even a 100% rally from this point would be very, very nice, okay? So we were down at 15. If we come up to 30, 100%, and then 42k being the ultimate target, 160. So maybe you're looking at half the returns that we had previously off of this rally over the next few months or something. However, I still think the lows might get taken at some point. But yeah, that's all I want to say. I think there's still negative funding, so be careful on those short positions. Join the crew. That's it. I have nothing more to say. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you all very soon. Cheers. Bye.